Hey everyone, have I here been a video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be discussing the data download for the LR STR Cell Max. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So yes, all the information has dropped here. Big shout outs to Proton. Of course, if you don't follow him, what are you doing? You got to follow him on Twitter. Formerly known as Twitter, right? X. And we are getting a promo movie as usual for any brand new unit here. We got the STR LR Cell Max. I'm actually very happy I called the type advantage there. And then also, surprise, I guess, World Tournament Awakening. So JP is going to get another World Tournament. And Global's kind of stuck in the situation where we're supposed to get the World Tournament for High School Gohan and Mr. Boo and all those units there, but we just still haven't gotten that yet. We have had trouble with the World Tournament of recently, so with the sync supposedly coming together, things of that nature, JP getting another World Tournament sets us further apart. So anyway, we're getting also a quest mode area 35, stages 5 and 8. SBR for sworn enemies. We have Infinite Dragon Ball history in stage 31. I didn't even know there was that many. It's stage 31 already. Extreme Super Battle Road, Super Saiyan 2, Intensifying Fights stage 4, and then World Tournament 53 with trade jewels and things of that nature. The trade, I'm guessing, is the pity system, right? So but anyway, let's look at when all this is going to be dropping. So in about a day from where we are now on 6/18, 1 o'clock Pacific Daylight Time. Check your local listings here. This unit will drop, the STR Cell Max. Very interesting unit. I'll go over it since I didn't do the initial review from the preview. And then again, surprise, surprise, we have these World Tournament units here. I haven't looked at them yet. These will happen on 4 days from now, so I'll go through all of them. But first, let's quickly go over Cell Max. I didn't want to do that, so let's do this way. Open up in a new window, and I gotta translate. There we go. Here we go. It's Cell Max, right? It's Cell Max. So, ultimately, this is artificial life from super bosses, keep us for 150%. Again, there's going to be only a few spots left when it comes to the remaining 150% meta for Yellow Coin LRs. I'm glad that this is almost over. Hopefully that will increase to like 180 to make it maybe a little bit more relevant. But anyway, we have the regular super attack. It's going to be increasing attack for 1 turn, and then colossal damage. Then you have greatly raises attack again, but then you also have mega colossal, and then greatly raises attack and defense. This can be useful, of course, in certain situations here, so that's beneficial. Let's look at the passive skill. So the passive skill is very, very good. It's running very strong in multiple areas. The entrance animation is very strong here. As long as there's an ally in artificial life from super bosses, you are going to basically get attack and defense 100%, guard, which is always great, and then an additional attack with a high chance of becoming a super attack. And that's for 3 turns, right? So 3 turns is what we're going to get here. So this is just giving you the opportunity to build up. Yes, we're not stacking here, but there is a build up within the passive skill. This is very interesting. They just say, hey, in order to start this unit at 300% attack defense, right? I've been talking a lot about 200 being kind of like the norm. They just said, you know what, we're just going to blast through that. We're just going to give 300%, which is incredibly strong there, especially in that first turn when you're able to guard and all these things here. You should be able to run the first position. Then you also have some damage mitigation. We'll talk about that in a second here. So each time you attack, you increase ki by 1 up to 5, and then your attack increases by 20% up to 100. And then each time you receive an attack, this is the build up here, you're getting a defense up to 100. So basically by 20%, so you need 5 attacks. So if you can get all 5 attacks in the first turn or the second turn, when you come back again before this guard dissipates, you'll be in pretty decent shape here. Always perform additional attacks, as has a high chance of a super attack here. If all allies in participating turn is artificial life forms or super bosses or movie bosses. I like they have some extended options versus just super bosses, but generally you're gonna be running just more of a super bosses team here. Defense is increased by 250% and damage reduction rate is increased by 30%. So if you are going to run this unit, majority of the time you are going to be running with a team that has this right here. This is such a huge increase, right? You got the 300% straight up. But having a defense at 250% and damage mitigation at 30%, yeah, that's when you can run in first position and do very, very, very well. Now, if you want to do some damage, if there's no superhero category ally on the team, right, then so you basically can't run Beast Gohan, you're gonna get an additional 250% to attack, and then crit chance 30%. So if you have this all here, yeah, yikes. They made this unit incredibly strong in a certain situation, but it's all stat boost too. It's pretty amazing. So, and if you receive a super attack here, additional special would be activated during the turn. So additional, what is that? If you receive an enemy's special move, if you get a super attack here, an additional special move will be activated during that turn. Actually, I gotta get the, give me 1 second here. I'm confused on that one. This Google translation. Give me a second. Okay. That's exactly what it means. If you, if an enemy shoots off a super attack on you, you get a guaranteed additional super attack. So, unfortunately, you don't get any additional stacks to defense, but damage output, it's going to be stronger. Here's the crazy active skill. This is like ridiculous, the benefit that you get on there. Now, your condition is very limited, right? So you can activate your active skill here, 4th turn of start of battle, when all your allies is artificial life from super bosses. That should be fine. They should have just added movie bosses on there as well. Or after the 6th turn of start of battle can be activated when all allies are extreme class. So if you're running anybody super class here, I think you should be fine if they're artificial life form, and then you can activate it. But you do just have to watch out. So if you want to activate this, because this is ridiculous, it has a taunt mechanic, and then defensive increase by 9999. That's pretty crazy. And of course, you got the additional attack. But yeah, pretty amazing here. Link skills, as long as you have big bad bosses, hey, hooray for that. Everything else, Android Assault, Infighter, Berserker, Nightmare, Fierce Battle. Yeah, but big bad bosses is going to be important. Unfortunately, it is only on 6 categories. That's the weakest point of this unit. Artificial life forms, super bosses, movie bosses, Android's Last Resort, or that's Battle of Fate. Oh no, sorry, that's Final Trump card, and then Battle of Fate here. It doesn't matter because you're probably just gonna be running on kind of this team here in super bosses. Like, the stats are ridiculous: 24, 20, and 13. This is, yeah, that's pretty high. Best link partners, as you can see here, with some 4 links. Again, the links isn't all that important for this unit here, but you do have some units that can link very well. Anyway, so that's the breakdown there. You've probably seen it multiple times. I haven't looked at these, so I'm going to quickly go over these. So we have Extreme Z Awakening to Vegito, Gohan. Yeah, let me look into these. Let me see if anything just like jumps out. Translate to English. There we go. What's going on here? Is this EZA? Okay, there we go. Let's see. Increase allies for 1 turn, 150 for a high chance of avoiding enemy's attack. That's great. Additional special move. Okay, good. For all super allies, so it's gonna be a support unit. Okay, great. So I think this can be semi-runnable for sure on certain teams. It says dodge mechanic and it's a support unit, so that's that. Again, I'm just gonna quickly go through this. Translate to English. Attack D for 6 turn, kind of a mini stack there. Key. Attack and defense 100%. All allies keep us, so it's another support. Okay. And additional 3% attack defense for each super ally on the team. Okay. If you have a full super ally Android Cell Saga team, you are getting an additional 18. So 48 per, okay. Okay. Interesting there. Now the question is, guard against all attacks when there is a bound. Okay. So this is actually an interesting unit. It has guard as long as your ally is a bottom master disciple fighting in the same turn. Okay, not all. Guard against all attacks when there's an ally, just an ally. So it does have everybody on there. Okay, this is actually very interesting. This could be. I'm trying to think. Android Cell Saga, what super class allies team that you're gonna run though, right? So. We really don't have one at this point in time. This could be something in the near future. Might be telling us something. But yeah, this I think can be fairly usable with the mini stack here. Okay, good. I think that could be usable there. Let's see. Translate to English. Tian Shenhan. No. What is this, EZA? Just reading this here going, there's not much here. It's a better mini stack because it's 9 turns. 2 additional attacks, has a special move, 4 times wins the battle. Yeah, there's no, this right here, increase it by 40% if you're running a full youth team. You're getting 240. That's just still not enough. I don't think so. Yeah, I think this is not going to be very good. Let's look at the Chi-Chi. Alright, so 150. Reduces attack defense. Okay, debuff. Medium chance of avoiding. Okay, when HP's below 49%. Okay, so you get another 150 above, but you get much. This is much better. But the problem is you have to be under 49% for you to evade on top of the medium chance. Son Goku, highly effective. No, so it's not that great. 2 additional attacks. Increase defense by 150. Yeah, this is really good. I don't like this trade-off here. The additional attack and defense 150% versus you not getting an additional evasion rate of 40%. I think this should have been flipped, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I think this should have been flipped. And there's really no support, so yeah, you're not really gonna run this unit here. So unfortunately, I think this is probably the best one out of the bunch. I guess you can kind of use this guy too with the dodging chance, but I think this is the best one if you are gonna have the opportunity to run a full super class Android Cell Saga. There'll be some value here if that is gonna be the case in the future. So all right, let's look at the 2 Dokkan Awakenings for Kefla and Kale. Let's see, translate to English. Lowers attack, 20% increase. So they stack, so stack infinitely. 20% there, 100 for each universe. Okay. All right, so when there's a Kale, you get 160% each time you avoid an attack. Up to 60%. Okay, so it's a high probability of avoiding attacks. So you have to run a Kale, and then you have the opportunity to dodge. If you attack 6 more times in a battle, you'll guarantee a super attack. Okay. I don't know how much this is. You know, again, it stacks and it dodges. So, is there enough here? If you're running a full Universe 6? Full Universe 6 would be additional 120 on 100. If this was attack and defense increased by 160% and the dodge mechanic. And then here's a 60%. Yeah, I don't know. Let's look at the Kale. Alright, stacks there. 160. Increases attack defense by 40%. Oh, wait a minute. Increase the key of all team members. This is a support unit? Wait a minute. Am I reading this right? Increases there. Like right here, right here. This is confusing to me. Increases the key of all team members of the Universe 6 category by 1 and their attacks. This is a support unit. This is really good. Attack defense 20% for all pursuing categories on the team. Okay. Wait a minute. Kefla, there's defense. Okay, this is what we're talking about. High chance of guarding though instead of dodging. Don't like that. Yeah, this one might be better. This one might be better. This one might be better because the amount of support, if you're getting basically 60% to Pure Saiyan Universe 6, we got something going on here. Some level of value with the stacking. 160% defense, 160% defense with Kefla. Chance to guard. I don't know if that's enough, but with the stacking ability here, it could be. So anyway, that's pretty much about it. Just kind of going through all the units here. Of course, the Cell Max is the one everybody's going to be seeking here. Again, this is a pity yellow coin LR, so enjoy and good luck. Hopefully you don't have to spend 1,000 Dragon Stones. Maybe you only have to spend like 600, or if you have a lot of rainbow units, even less. So anyway, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about the World Tournament units and everything that you end up seeing here. Which one do you like the best? What do you think is going to be useful for the World Tournament units? And then are you going to be summoning for sale? Let me know in the comment section below. If you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.